Welcome back to another episode of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. The last time we left off, we had wrapped up the Volko tribe and the Ulfa tribe, and now we just have the Sveinn village to do, and then we can hold the mute. We're looking for two things here: Mustache and the merchant.
Outsider, you chose a bad time to wander through our lands.
Did I?
Tell me, do you hunt?
Yeah. Only if I must.
That's how it should be. Treat your prey with respect. Never take more than you need. Not so hard, if you even know that much. Is it?
What's this about?
Trying to understand. Someone's been hunting in our woods. Though, hunting isn't the right word. It's slaughter. They leave carcasses to rot, pierce the hides so they can't be used. I can't fathom it.
You know who could be doing that?
No idea. Though, some of the Stagfathers chosen fled the woods. Might have even survived. They of all people should know the rules of the hunt. Wouldn't surprise me if they chose to ignore them.
We could take care of that for you.
Wouldn't say no to that. Normally I'd go myself, but we still need to bury the dead, tend to the wounded. No time for hunting, not even for justice. Fine, bring me the head of that butcher, whoever it is, and I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Who are you?
I'm Vesna, huntress, wife of Vragi.
You seem calm in spite of what happened here.
I try. The others need that. Vragi and I got lucky. We still have each other. I'm trying to take care of those who don't.
Not very talkative, are you?
I spend most of my time alone in the woods. I'm used to keeping quiet. Vragi talks enough for both of us. Be careful.
Fake merchant.
I don't... Watch your...
I'll just do the quest first. Maybe I can... Maybe there's someone in here I can sell to? I don't think I need to. I'll have a little look anyway. See if there's an NPC I can talk to. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh, one house down. Only a few more to go. A few more to go. Boom, boom. And I don't see the way up to here. The map. But this is basically half the village. This works for me. What? I think we're fine. It's the middle of the day. It'd be ridiculous for anyone to be in bed at this time. Not it's me. But it's not ridiculous, you know? It's fine if I do it. After all, I am just taking care of everyone's shit for them, you know? I've got... Naturally deserve a lay-in or two. Or 3. Or 10. 20. Right?
This isn't the best time to visit the village, but come in. If you need a healing potion or herbs, I can probably help.
Not the best time? What do you mean?
We're dealing with a curse. The Stagfather's curse? That damned crone brought it upon us. I'm sure of it.
What kind of curse?
Our god has turned against us. He used to bless us with game, fruits, and herbs, but not long ago, something possessed him. The hunters stopped returning from the woods. Monsters started emerging from the forest, and it just kept getting worse.
What did you do?
The witch condemned my husband to a fate worse than death. She said it was necessary, that it would fix everything. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be telling all this to a stranger, but I had to get it off my chest.
Is there any way to help?
Only if the gods themselves sent you, but I doubt that's the case. You could try speaking to Balaam. but I'm not sure he's in the mood to deal with an outsider right now.
Who is this crone?
Glerna, the priestess of the Stagfather. I've lived 40 years, and for as long as I can remember, she's been as dry and wrinkled as an old parchment. She thinks she runs the village, not Barlam, and he lets her with all her spells and seals.
The Stagfather? I thought Badalriata worshipped Mother.
We honor Mother too, but not as fervently as Thud, Ulfa, and certainly not like the Volker. Mother is the Mother Goddess, but we're closer to the Lord of the Hunt.
Spells and seals?
Her ways of trying to keep the Stagfather at bay. Shame she doesn't use them on herself, only on my husband. I've said too much already. Forget it.
Okay. Not selling anything of interest. I don't think we'll sell anything here. Oh, that's collection value. So we won't sell on that. Give me that. Right, well. Time to move on. Only a few more buildings left to check. Cold's house. Sega's house. Yo, Sega, how's it going?
Huh. Don't know you.
And it's a pleasure to see you too.
You looking to buy hides, meat, or something else?
I'm good, man.
Huh.
Who are you and what do you do?
Oh, Sagar, a cook. The hunters bring me game, and I'll break it down into meat, hides, and bones. Cook the meat, tan the hides, use the bones to make tools and parts for weapons. All of it's for sale.
Don't waste a thing, do ya?
If you want to survive out here, you use everything you got. Hello.
Tell me about the village.
The Sveinn are known for the hunters. The chieftain is Barlam. And if the tribe survives, his son Vragi will probably take over.
If the tribe survives?
I misspoke. Forget it.
Okay. Well, I never. Well, I never indeed. Oop. Lot of destruction, yeah. It looks like. Where does this lead to? Is this another case of a trap being bigger than it looks? Oh nah. Where's this taking me to? Ah. I think I'm good. Probably part of the quest right here. Most likely, at least. What about up here? Okay. Probably also part of the quest. Well, undoubtedly part of the quest. Interesting. I guess we'll go down here, hit these houses up, and then go up top. I haven't found the stash yet, though. But we're fine for now. We have plenty of stash space. Alarm. Oh, it's crying. Rip Bozo. We'll do this while we're here.
And who might you be? Are you the messenger of the Stagfather, the one Glirna foretold? If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. You're a little late, by the way.
What happened to you?
Can't you see? I won't speak of it further. Not with outsiders. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son, Jens. He fought bravely, to the very end. May the ancestors grant him a place at their table. May the unrealm of the hunt show him mercy. It's a damn shame his god failed him. You just had to be stubborn, didn't you, kid? Hey, no point wasting breath. What's done is done. Most of the Sveinn tribe is gone.
I don't know anything about any prophecy.
Ah, perhaps that's for the best. The last thing we need is another self-proclaimed prophet causing trouble. As you can see, I've got enough on my plate. I'm Barlam, the chieftain. Welcome to the Sveinn lands, with a tribe that's just ceased to exist.
Geirfana sent me.
Let me guess. He wants to call the moot. He's been trying for years, and every time I've had to refuse. Not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law. But above that law is my duty to protect the tribe. And as you can see, I've failed. The Sveinn tribe is gone.
Geirfana told me to help with whatever's holding you back from attending the moot.
Not having a tribe is what's holding me back. Can you turn back time? Bring my people back to life?
Yeah.
No? That's what I thought.
No, I can't.
I don't know you. And if Gerfan thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone, he's showing weakness. Especially now. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. If she vouches for you, I'll honor the voice of the tribe's request. And I'll let you help us, if that's even possible.
Alright, I'll go find Cal.
She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you, something to prove you can be trusted. Once that's done, meet me here. Maybe then I'll share something more. Have you seen Kjell yet? Go. Jens, I've nothing. Have you?
Okay. Oh, that's perfect then. I'll have a look inside his house though. Let's take anything that's interesting. Nothing interesting over here. Okay, there's a basement. Alright, nothing there. Oh, it's been a while since I said steel. It's been an awfully long time. I was beginning to think everything here was just for free. Not that it matters, I'm still gonna take it, but you know. Alright, we've been in his house. So... front. Here we came in from, I believe. Or not. You know what, let's do up here first. We'll do up here, and then we'll make our way down. It's probably the easiest way of going about this.
You smell of change, outsider. Good. Change is what our tribe desperately needs. Some roots reach too deep, grow too vast, and end up ruining everything.
And you are?
Atli, I'm Glearna's apprentice. One day, I'm meant to take her place, if the need ever arises.
Are you alright?
No, I have a feeling I'm about to lose everything. My tribe, my past, myself. The Stagfather tainted everything. Even the one thing I hoped would always remind me of where I came from.
Where you came from? You're not Sveinn?
I am. My father was Sveinn, and I was given a Sveinn name. But my mother was Thewed. She brought me here, when I was still an infant, told Glearna it was because I deserved to live my life wide awake, whatever that means, and then she
Know what it
left.
means.
Never came back.
I gather the Stark Father destroyed something important to you.
Yes. It was a tree. When I was 6, Glearna took me to a clearing and gave me a seed. She said my mother brought it from the Thewed lands, so I'd have something to remember where I came from. She helped me plant it, holding my tiny hands. Said it would grow with me.
And what happened to the tree?
It got twisted. It's all wrong now. I wanted to fix it, but I can't even get close. It keeps bearing monsters, and I'm no warrior, only Glearna's apprentice. I'm afraid those things will come here one day, and this village can't take any more losses.
I can help you heal the tree.
Really? You would? Here, I created a sigil, but it has to be written in blood on the bark. It should stop the corruption, and maybe I can still heal it. Thank you. This means the world to me.
You were raised by Glenna?
In a way. She was never a mother to me, but she was there. She made me her apprentice. I could barely fit the pestle in my palm, and I was already crushing herbs, throwing them into potions. Glearna used to say my mother's blood was strong in me, that it made me the perfect successor, though I doubt that will ever happen. I think she'll outlive Avalon itself.
You share her faith in the Stag Father?
It's hard to truly believe in something once you know it exists, isn't it? Do I think he's worth worshipping? I'm a Sveinn, first and foremost. I understand better than most what the forest gives us, but I also know what it can take. It's hard to blame a god for following the call of his nature.
Do you know how Glenna knew your mother?
Not really. Glearna told me she saw her coming in the fire. She saw my name in the ashes that were scattered by the wind all over the village. That's how she knew she couldn't turn my mother away, and that my place was among the Sveinn.
How much do you know about the feud?
Only what everyone says, that they're good with magic, that they dream, and the dreams give them visions. I don't like dreaming. I don't know why. I have this feeling that one day I'll fall into a dream and never wake up. I prefer the bones. They don't lie, and they rarely demand more than I can give.
About your tree?
Yes?
Oh, never mind.
Go on.
Another quest? Very good. Come back here. Nope. Alright, that's fine. We'll go inside his house, take whatever gold he has, and then move on to the next one. He has no gold. There's an amputation knife for his shrine. There's nothing. But oh well. How much money are we on? 22k. Maybe we can get a few upgrades, maybe not. I don't know. No. Yeah. Take it. Why not?
You came late. Some of us stayed. Most of us didn't. If you're looking for survivors, you won't find many.
What happened?
Our god rose and tore the ground open. Half the village went with him. Half stayed behind.
You said people went with him?
Away forever. Into the lands of the eternal hunt.
What are you praying for?
My sons are gone now. Both of them. I buried what I could, and the rest I left to the sky. Now I pray so that I remember how to live without them.
Hmm. After all this, you're still praying?
I was raised to worship, not to cry. If a god
Indoctrination.
calls you home, you answer.
I'm good.
If he leaves you standing, you pray harder.
I'm also good on that. What will you do now?
I buried the bodies. I will mend the roof. I will plant what seed we have left. There's nothing else to do. Go safe. The road takes.
So we've been in there. We have this house here and a house down here left. And it's time to have a little look-see down here. Wrap up the quests we have. And then there'll be time to do the mute and then really look around for what side content we missed. Yo, Yarn.
A visitor from outside the tribe, eh? Welcome. I'm Hjarn. If you're after weapons, armor, tools, or simple healing potions, you've come to the right place.
It's quite a friendly greeting.
Times are hard, so people are cautious, but I've seen plenty in my time. And the Sveinn tribe has weathered worse and always come out stronger. And I must admit, I'm also somewhat curious about your presence, as it's been a long time since I last traded with someone from outside the Dalrita. Years have passed since one of your kind set foot in the village.
Looks like half the village are hunters. Are you one too?
Not anymore. It's been years since I last went hunting. Not that I don't want to. When you've spent as much time in the wilderness as I have, it becomes a part of you. But I just can't do it anymore.
Why not?
Has anyone ever told you about the hunger?
No.
It's what happens to Sveinn hunters who spend too much time in the local woods. During long hunts, they soak up a bit of the weirdness. Not much, just a trace. Not even enough to make you dizzy. But over the years, they start to change, becoming more and more like the wild beasts they hunt.
What happens to them then?
They turn violent, start attacking their own. In the end, they're a threat to the whole tribe. That's when they're cast out into the woods, and the rest of the hunters begin a ritual hunt to free them from the hunger and give them a good death.
That way you don't hunt anymore? You're afraid of the hunger?
Aye, and it's not unfounded. The hunger awoke in my own brother.
You had a brother?
I did. He was 2 years older than me. Svalrik was his name, and he was a damn good hunter. Better than me, better than anyone I've ever seen. He could pick up a trail even if it was buried under a meter of snow. I still don't know how he managed that.
Did you have to hunt him?
No. No one but us knew what was happening. One day he came back from a hunt. I looked him in the eyes, and I just knew. He never came back from the next one. He didn't want to force the tribe to hunt him. Didn't want to force me to hunt him.
At least he spared you that.
He spared me from having to hunt my own brother, but he left me with a secret and a lie. I never told anyone that Svalrik felt the hunger. We searched for him, acting like he was just out there somewhere with a broken leg. Sometimes I wonder if he turned into a wild beast and still roams the wilderness. And I can't stop thinking about how he never got the chance for an honorable death.
If you want to give him a good death, I could help.
I doubt you'd be able to find my brother after all this time. Besides, the ritual hunt needs the mask of the Huntmaster. It's kept in the barrow of the Horned Shadow, where
You
we
saw that
lay our
place.
fallen hunters to rest. By wearing it, the leader of the hunt is supposed to gain the strength, agility, and experience of the hunters who came before.
I'll go get the master.
You can try, but no one's been in there for years. It's probably crawling with all kinds of beasts. Are you sure you want to risk it?
Yeah, why not? It's no problem.
You've got the courage of a hunter. I can see that clear enough. Go on then, but be careful. Don't risk your life for nothing. What?
You make all your merchandise yourself?
That's right. All crafted by my own hands. Don't look so surprised. Back in my day, it was nothing out of the ordinary. Everyone in the tribe had to know how to stitch leather, forge knives, and identify herbs. Survival basics. What brings you to me this?
You've clearly been through a lot. Than what it was like back in the old days.
In the old days, everyone was mostly on their own. You could only rely on your own wits and the strength of your hands. I think what matters more now is the tribe as a whole. You can rely on others more, rather than having to depend entirely on yourself. That has its pros and cons. A community gives you strength and a sense of security, but when you're spending a cold, lonely night in the wilderness, it doesn't help much. In those moments, you've got nothing but your wits and the strength of your own hands to rely on.
Strength of the individual and the strength of the tribe both seem equally important. I think things are better now. A strong tribe is what matters most.
A strong tribe is important, sure. But when you've been hunting alone for 2 weeks, freezing and hallucinating, and the Ice Weaver reaches out her hand, well, a strong tribe won't help you then. There's more than one way to look at any issue. You just have to survive long enough to see it. What brings you...
Let me do this one this time.
That's true. A strong individual can survive in the wild, but without a tribe, they won't build anything lasting. A tribe without strong people will fall apart quickly. It's good that you understand that. You have the wisdom of someone older. How?
Something terrible happened to your village recently.
Oh yes, a lot of good warriors died. Svaldir, Vraskin, Irdan. I was lucky to make it out alive. It's the kind of luck that makes you want to thank a god, if it weren't the same god you were fighting. How? As you can see,
I'm good actually. You can keep them for yourself. I don't want your shitty ass arrows, to be honest. Yep, we're done in here. Let's move on to the final building in this village. And then we'll start questing in this area, I suppose. We'll definitely make a hard save before we start properly, though. Make it day. Here we go. It's now day. Quick save. That's how the entrance where we came in from. Have a quick little look around. See what's around here. Stash. Been looking for this. Perfect. The rest can be sold, to be honest. Yeah. Yes. Alright. Well, see how that connects.
A face I don't know. That's rare.
What are you doing?
Counting the years, naming the dead. Stones remember what we forget. Births, deaths, oaths taken, oaths broken. The things that matter more than whoever's shouting the loudest at the moment.
Why carve records into stone?
Parchment rots, ink fades. Stone stays where you leave it. Even if the village burns, a stone half buried will still speak if someone listens.
Has anything ever been erased?
Nothing is ever truly gone. You can chisel out a name, but the scar stays. Sometimes scars speak louder than the clean stone.
You carve something for me?
Maybe, but carving is no small thing. Be careful of what you ask to leave behind.
Swear an oath? To what? Let me do it, I want to see.
Oaths cost more than stone. Be sure before you bind yourself. What oath?
Oh, that's great. To walk my own path. It might have a cost.
Then the stone will name you as one who owed nothing and paid everything.
Okay.
Not all.
I don't know about that, Chief. You can keep my carving off the stone, to be honest.
A fit. Spur. Pass. You. Not all. Be
Here we
careful.
go. I want to carve a memorial for
The
someone.
dead have no need for stone, but the living do. Who do you want remembered?
A stranger who deserved better. A lost family? Fallen friend? A stranger who deserved better.
Then we carved the mercy the world forgot to give. Not
It's fine. Me. I'm actually gonna have that carving undone now. Just out of curiosity for anything else that pops up, you know? And if we miss out completely, so be it. It's no big deal to me. I'm gonna make an manual save here anyway, so. It's really no biggie.
You picked a damned bad time to show your face here. Outsiders in the village are rarely good news. But now, after what happened, don't you think we have enough trouble without you?
No. I don't want any trouble, for myself or for you.
Sure, that's what all outsiders say. Until trouble finds them. Anyway, watch yourself. One wrong move, and you'll have more than just me to deal with. Our whole village will be on you. At least,
I'd win.
what's left of us. What do you want?
What happened here?
We haven't even buried the bodies yet. And you're already sniffing around. Here's some advice. It's not your business, so stay out of it.
Okay, alright. Barnum won't talk to me unless you vouch for me.
Well then, the two of you aren't talking. I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you. The sooner you leave the village, the better. For you, and for... Wait, hold on. There is one thing you could help me with. One of our hunters went to the cave nearby, and hasn't returned. With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him.
Damn, poor
If
guy.
you want to prove yourself, find out what happened to him. And don't come back empty-handed.
Why didn't you search for him yourself?
Because someone has to stay here and keep an eye on suspicious strangers. Besides, I don't owe you an explanation. Are you going or not?
Fine, I'll go.
Good.
Are you always this welcoming to outsiders?
No. Sometimes we shoot them on sight. Especially if they look like Camelosian spies, showing up right when we're at our weakest.
Anything I can do to change your mind?
Find the tall rock and... Actually, never mind. No, I don't think you can.
Acting like you didn't just give me a task.
No need.
Okay. Have a little look. Is that a Stagfather shrine? It looks like it. Love it at some point. Alright, let's go inside her house and take whatever money she has in there. And then we'll make a hard save. And it'll be time to go off the quest. She doesn't need that shit, right chat? Perfect. Let's see here. Oh, it didn't give me a quest. Doesn't really matter, we know what's over here. Mask. Save game. Sveinn. Manual save. And we have a bunch of quests we can do here. But let's start with the one that didn't show up on our quest log for whatever reason. Actually, we can probably get to it quicker from here. Probably, right? Like, just right down here. Oh, I think let's go up a little bit first. And then, straight ahead. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Damn. Bro's ballsy. He's lucky he's far away and I can't be bothered going to him. Very lucky. Alright, I'm back. We're looking for a mask in here. Okay, 2 ways to go off rip. I'll go right. Oh, did not last. Well, looks like I chose correctly since this is a dead end. What have we got in here, eh? I am ever so slightly confused. Ever so slightly confused. I guess this quest is just bugged. It's a shame if so. Okay, that's nice. This quest is just booked out for now. It looks like I don't really see any mask. I don't think I'm missing it either somehow. Probably have to do something with this, right? I'm not getting an option. Truly tragic. There's definitely nothing here for us. No, okay. I guess we'll head back to the village. I can find out his name and put it in a bug report. That's a shame. That's our first quest where it's just been bricked. Our first quest where it's just been outright bricked and we cannot start it, we can't do anything about it. It's just completely fucked. Born Shadow. Take a screenshot of this. Alright, now let me go to the village. We're gonna add him, add his name and his picture to the bug report. Where was he? Up here, correct? This house right here? I believe so. Key John. Yeah. Hey John. Take a picture. There we go. I've added all the details I need to add to the bug report. Let's move on to these other quests we need to do. Right, we'll do this one first. Unfolding. What is this? Alright. The alchemy quest. We'll start with this. And wrap them all up one by one. By one. Okay. What is that? There's nothing. Okay. There's a weird invisible wall right there. No matter. No matter indeed. Dolph's hut. Yo, Dolph. How it be? This seems pointless. There's a trapdoor here. I wonder if that opens up with the quest. Dolph Jonkler, right? Alma sent me.
That's me. It's true. It's been a while since we last communicated. She must be wondering what's been going on with me. Well, she'll have to forgive me. My current work is far more important than my obligations to the Guild. That might sound arrogant, but it's the truth.
What kind of work?
Kind that could be a breakthrough for humanity's survival on Avalon. Do you really think Camelot can protect Avalon's people from the looming weirdness?
No. No, Camelot is too weak.
I think so too. And it's not just their disorganization or corruption. It's their physical frailty. But I can change that.
Oh yeah?
You see, the Dal Riata are far superior specimens of humanity compared to anyone else on Avalon. I'm trying to isolate the essence of that superiority, both physical and spiritual. The formula I'm developing could transform humanity, making all people as strong and resilient as the finest Dal Riata, resistant to the weirdness. Perfect.
Interesting. That sounds promising.
I'm glad you understand the potential behind my work. I hope you'll help me push the boundaries of human capability.
I will. Help in what way?
To create my formula, I need a substance that acts as... well, I won't get into the details. I need the slime of a giant snail. You can find them here in the Forlorn Swords. Of course, you won't get the slime without a fight. but I have a feeling that won't be a problem for you.
Alright.
Excellent. The sooner you
I
complete
already
this
have the slime.
task, the sooner I can get back to work. Remember, what we're doing here will be remembered in Avalon's history.
Might already have the slime, I do not know. I wonder. Extinction of the weak. What? Oh, I do. I got the snail slime you asked for.
Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that could change Avalon. Speaking of which, would you like to contribute? A little bit more? You've proven yourself capable and resilient, which makes you an ideal candidate for something far more valuable than mere coin.
What do you have in mind?
The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula, a distillation of Dalriata essence I've been perfecting. Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become stronger, faster, maybe even resistant to the weirdness itself. Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess the vision to recognize greatness when it's offered. Now, shall we proceed with making history? Ah, how predictable. The truly visionary are always dismissed by those who lack imagination or courage.
Sounds good.
The injection will only take a moment. Any discomfort will be temporary, I assure you. A small price for the transformation that awaits. The Dalriata's strength flows through this formula. Soon it will flow through you as well.
It seems very suspect, but okay, yeah, sure.
You're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution.
Yeah, I figured it would be. I knew it. I knew this guy was doing some shady shit.
I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision. No interruptions. The Dalriata around you, they didn't survive the extraction process. A regrettable necessity, you understand. When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose. They died because, despite their physical strength, they were fundamentally weak. That same weakness afflicts all humans on Avalon, and soon the weirdness will claim them all. Can't you see the nobility in what I'm doing? I'm transforming humanity into something that can endure, making us all stronger. The Dalriata's physical superiority is only the beginning. What I'm looking for is something transcendent, beyond human, beyond the limitations of flesh. And your blood might be exactly what I need. You're more resilient than the others. You might be the final catalyst for my formula. When the weirdness comes, and it will come, mark my words, only those transformed by my formula will survive. The weak will perish, and the strong will live. You may think it's cruel. It's not. It's the fundamental law of nature. And when I complete the formula, we will ascend nature. We will become as gods. Each vial I will create. They will contain not just blood, but distilled purity. The essence of what humanity was meant to be. Excellent. At last, I can move forward with my research. Here's your payment. The Dalriata are merely the beginning. Their tribal minds still remember what civilization has forgotten, the sacred violence of creation. The weak masses with their petty morality cannot grasp the necessity of this great work. They call me monster. I am their salvation. Each death is a ritual. Each extraction brings us closer to the primordial state. I have surpassed the boundaries of the profane dabblers in alchemy. The guild sends agents to stop me. Fools. My hands tremble. Not from guilt, but from touching the very fabric of existence. I have become the vessel for forces beyond comprehension. When my work is complete, chosen few will rise as titans among the ruins, a new aristocracy of spirit and flesh. You could have been among them. Now, you will merely witness the dawn of a new age. But I've said too much. The formula demands my attention now. The final synthesis is at a critical stage. I need to focus. The calculations must be precise. One error could ruin months of work, waste all these necessary sacrifices. Rest while you can. Conserve your strength. You'll need it for what comes next. When I return, the process will be complete. The transformation will begin, and you will have the privilege of being among the first to ascend. This chamber of horrors will soon become a birthplace of gods. Just a little longer now. I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision. No interruptions.
I can't rest.
Galriata around you. They didn't survive the extraction process.
Fortunate.
A regrettable necessity, you understand.
Chamber of gods.
When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose. They died because, despite their physical strength,
I suspect I may have made a mistake in my initial assessment of the Dalriata. Initially, I classified them as brutal, uncouth savages of low intelligence, inferior to the people of Camelot. However, after only a few days of interacting with them, I now see that they not only possess exceptional physical strength, but are also highly skilled artisans with a rich and complex culture. The Dalriata people are characterized by energy, perseverance, combativeness, a dominating instinct, and an undeniable sense of inner independence. Harsh conditions in which they live have not broken them. Rather, these challenges seem to enhance their physical and mental superiority, if only it were possible to extract their very essence. I subjected the test subjects to the draining of blood and other bodily fluids. Naturally, they did not survive the process, even though they remained conscious and maintained vital functions for far longer than I had anticipated. To successfully distill the essence of the Dalriata race, I will require a greater volume of the fluids that fill their remarkable bodies, along with a substance that can act as a binder and stabilizer. That is crazy. Anyway, it's a shame we couldn't rest in here and get injected with the mysterious substance. See what it does. Ah, well, it is what it is. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew that would be part of the something that could be assessed. Now then, we won't be going back just yet. Instead, I'm gonna keep looking down here. Just now. Why is the swarm here? They already killed the queen. There's no need for the swarm to be here. Get out of here, bitch. Oh, you're not spear. Locking me down for 10 years. I don't think this stacks anymore. Should be stacking. It doesn't look like it is. Okay. You can go around the back. But why?
My son, I want to return. Pray to the Lord of the Hunt. Bragi, pray for me. Let me come back. Little one, I will come to you. Just pay tribute to the Stag Father.
What? Okay. There's a floating... Oh. Right. Okay, that's definitely a sequence break for something. I don't know what, so we're not gonna do it. Anyway, open this up again. Take everything. I'll have a little look around, and then we'll go up. I will look in this area because there's just an open forest, so if we get this done over here, don't need to worry too much, right? I guess. We'll know the forest is done.
Stay focused.
What's this quest about? Okay, sure. Sure. There's a shrine over there. I wanna see what it does. Oh, this shit isn't stacking anymore. We'll have to get rid of the one of the blood rings. Some other shitty ass ring. You can have spilled meat. Archdruid's vestments. I'm good. I'm good off that, I must admit. I really do. Hell yeah, level up. What's going on here? Just a bunch of dead people. Always wanted some lettuce. Alright, well, I suppose I'll head on over to do the quest. And then we'll go to the main part of the tribe, I suppose. What's going on up here again? Oh, we're looking for a missing hunter. We have plenty of carry weight left, so we're fine on that part. But no, this isn't a missing hunting Hunter, what is this? Aha. Corrupted tree. Skill tree, spirituality. Alright, I guess. Yeah. Harbor sigil. No, it is stacking. We're fine. What the hell is a flesh tree? What the hell is a flesh tree? In the icy desolation of a forlorn forlorn swords, some trees are best left undisturbed. Local legends speak of ancient trees gaining awareness, driven purely by the instinct to survive. Views of weirdstone or something darker, flesh trees shape themselves into grotesque imitations of men. Their bark replaced with patches of pale sinewy flesh. Compelled by desperate instinct to see all humans as threat, those foolish enough to approach quickly learn the truth. Some roots are far hungrier than others. Damn hungry, huh? Shit, man. Alright, so we have two things we can turn back to give in. But I'm not going to. Because I'm gonna go do this as well while we're out here. And then we'll go back. Alright, let's make it day. Oh, I can see. And let's go ahead and find this quest that we're here to do. Pathway that goes all the way down. Not really my problem. We'll take a peek at that some other time. We'll take care of the Stagfather Shrine now over here. There we go. Easy. Very easy. Right. Well, now we know where we have and haven't been here. This marks it, really. I'll be honest. Which is helpful for us. Let's go towards our quest icon. We have something up here too. I think it's one and the same thing. Yeah, that fixed them up. Fixed them up pretty handily, really. Still fine for carry weight. Abandoned man cave. In we go. Yo, lost hunter. Housekeeping. I could jump down. I don't want to. So I'm not going. Like what? A strange place. Oh, I see. There's absolutely fuck all here. And that's the shaft. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let us get out of here. At once, I say. At once. Ah, fuck it. Taken care of. Taken care of. Let's head back to the village. Nice jump, bro. Man. You have to play the music that loud. Oh damn, they did trash damage. Oh well. We're fine. We are fine. I think with this, although we're missing one side quest, I think with this, we just have to just finish up a chain of main quests here, and then it's time for the moot. Damn, he just bounced me off them. That's crazy. Anyway, we'll turn this in first.
If you're here to...
I caught your poacher.
So, it was one of the Stagfather's chosen ones. Slaughtering most of our village wasn't enough. He had to butcher the animals too. Scum. I'll toss his head out to rot. Let the worms feed on it. At least he'll be useful to the land. Here. You've done a good thing. It shouldn't go unrewarded. Watch your step. Watch your...
I need a merchant. This guy over here sells. I know that for sure. So we'll go speak to that guy. Pick the stash shop up and up there. Good up our inventory. We'll turn that in. Speak to the guild down there. That is what we should do. Where is he? There's little bro hiding. What? Where is he? He's just gone. Oh, there he is.
Good.
Well, I thought he did the balancing act. Oh, he's there. Keep that. Keep that, obviously. Collector's value. Keep one of them. Oh what? We won't. It has no collector's value. Doesn't even look good. Hold on. I don't think we have one of them. Don't know about them. That should be it though. We'll just throw it all away. To be honest, I can't even be bothered looking. If we have duplicates, we have duplicates. It's no biggie, you know? It's no big deal. Here's the stash. Oh, it's marked, so we know where it is. to when we get to it. Yo, your tree's taken care of. Out your tree.
Yes?
I stopped the corruption, you can take care of your tree.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if our tribe will stay here, but even if we don't, there will still be my mark on this place. Proof that I existed, that I wasn't just a dream. This is for you. I know it's not enough. Not for what you've done for me. I can only promise I will not forget your kindness. I hope...
Okay. What is this? Wrap and relic. Good for the stealth archers, I guess. Not so much for me. Right, here we go. Put that away. And that. And all of that. And all of this too. I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah. Yeah. Cal, I took care of your shit. Hook me up. What quest do we have left though, by the way? Oh, that's fine. This is one and the same, really. Who cares about that? Oh, I forgot about this. We'll do this first. And then speak to Cal.
Hey, you, stranger.
Yo, Alma. Shouldn't have ran in front of me, little bro. Dolph Jonkler conducted unusual experiments on the Dorita. Here's his research journal.
What? Let me see those notes. Dolph, you deranged, twisted old man.
We're free for free on weird
apologize.
people in this faction.
I'm just a bit shocked. I knew
You're a little
Dolph
bit
had
crazy.
unconventional ideas, but this goes far beyond what I ever imagined. There's something seriously wrong in our guild. Thank
Say
you for
that
bringing
again.
this to light. Given how much you've helped us, I think it's time for you to meet Heled.
Who?
There's no point in explaining too much now. You'll see soon enough. Just know Heled embodies everything the guild stands for. That's all. Until...
Interesting. Must be new over there. Wasn't over there when we went there before. Let's go and meet her. And then we'll take care of the Sveinn or whatever you want to pronounce it. I don't know why she teleported him and went, Oh, was that me? Is there a man? So why did my character make that noise? Oh, sing. Ha. Let's go in. Let's see what happens. Move, weird spirit, get out of my way. Could go up. Could probably make the jump from here. But to be honest with you, I don't want to. I want to go the intended progress route. I could probably make that jump, but okay. I don't know why I didn't get any momentum on that jump, but whatever. See, I knew you people would be able to make that. Again, no momentum on the jump. I don't know why we're not getting momentum. It makes no sense. Oh, I've got to fix these again. How's that gonna fuck me over? I should have just jumped down from where we were, man. Such a pain in the ass. Oh, what's going on over here? Yeah. Fuck you guys too. That was close. Almost jumped right off. Cool place. Place indeed. I probably shouldn't have done that. What?
Ah, it's good to finally meet you. Alma and Tyrannus have sent me reports about your progress. Thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in our guild. Though I wish your introduction to us had been under better circumstances.
The head of the guild is a dryad.
I'm surprised you've even heard of that term. The druids have always been very thorough in preventing our existence. Now that they're gone, I assumed that knowledge was lost. But yes, I am the head of the guild. And don't worry, I'm perfectly fine like this. Knowing what I might become, dryads have always been a particular interest of mine. The curse couldn't have chosen better.
You think it's a curse?
Yes, a very old, very persistent one. Born of something abhorrent, I believe. It's carried and sustained across the land by the weirdness. I doubt we'll ever trace its origins. I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes, and this is the only explanation that fits, despite what some druids might have thought about the so-called feminine weaknesses they harped on about.
How did you manage to form a guild?
The guild was founded long before I became a dryad. Trust me, I spent my entire career preparing for this eventuality. I built this place, gathered like-minded people, and only then entered the ritual circle. Becoming bound to this place wasn't a problem. It was an opportunity.
An opportunity? For what?
For further research, of course. I'm not sure how much you know about dryads, but we are as bound to a place as it is bound to us. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. My connection to nature is far deeper than any druid could dream of. We are surrounded by boundless energies, and I feel their currents flowing through every creature, every plant around me. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover, and how uniquely positioned I am for the exploration.
Well, not what I expected.
Well, my form might be surprising. After all, if you ask any druid, a dryad is a failure. But to me, it's a step in the right direction. You see, a dryad forms when a female druid is unable to complete her rite of passage. Sadly, it happens more often than not. But this has always been a personal fascination of mine, so I came prepared.
You knew you would become this?
I was fairly certain, yes. This curse, for I do believe it's an ancient curse on the land, is nearly impossible to avoid. There have been rare cases where a Ban Druid was born instead of a dryad, but those are exceptionally uncommon. It's better to prepare for the most likely outcome than gamble on the rarest one, isn't it? I decided not to see being bound to this place as a burden, but as an opportunity.
Your guild is in a shambles.
It's not that bad. You were unfortunate enough to witness us at our worst, that's true. But such cases are rare, and we deal with them swiftly. Our goal is noble, but it can sometimes attract questionable individuals. Extracting and manipulating the spark of life sounds lofty and almost godlike. Some people take it to heart. A little too much.
What do you do here?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. You've arrived just in time to witness our crowning achievement. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not entirely unfounded. It wasn't something they did constantly, but it did happen on occasion, and the results were incredibly powerful. It allowed them to manipulate the weirdness in ways that were previously impossible. The force of creation, combined with the pure potential of the weirdness, created limitless possibilities. But the cost was too great for anyone with even the most basic of morals.
You forbade the use of human sacrifices in the guild, didn't you?
Yes. I don't believe in necessary evils, or that the ends justify the means. We desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness, but I vowed to find a different way. A better way.
What does it mean for the guild?
Being what I am has given me a unique ability to peer into the very energies that drive us, and what I uncovered is this. Human life is simply a form of energy. It is unique
really?
to us, and as I said, extremely potent. But it is still just energy. That means there must be a way to replace it with a more humane substitute.
That seems very reductive.
Why? It doesn't take anything away from your humanity. Your life force may drive you, but it doesn't compel you to do anything. Except survive, I suppose. It's a spark that makes you who you are. But what you do with it is entirely your choice.
And you found that substitute?
I believe so. In fact, that's one of the reasons I asked you here. After all the trouble we've put you through as a new member, I feel you've earned the privilege of seeing the fruits of our labor. Go on, take a look. It's just behind these doors.
The culmination of years of work. I hope it doesn't disappoint you. You seem to be good at its worst. Time to see what we're truly capable of. You're about to witness the guild's future. You'll want to see this up close, trust me. Okay. Effigy. Hello? You understand me? You can talk? You in pain? What the hell am I looking at?
And what do you think? Impressive, isn't it?
thought the guild didn't experiment on humans.
We don't. Every component was obtained in strict accordance with the Guild's code of conduct. Using the power granted by my unique condition and the weirdness, I created a life force entirely of my own design. Completely artificial. I infused that life into the creature. And now, here it is. Our very own living construct.
Does it have to be so human-shaped?
That's the interesting part. It actually does. Perhaps our form defines us more than we realize. Not the details, though. It doesn't even have all the usual organs. Just a heart, a brain, lungs, and a liver. The liver was crucial for some reason.
Isn't that just necromancy?
Don't be vulgar. Of course not. Necromancers don't create anything. They merely toy with residual energies lingering in the dead. I didn't raise something that was once alive. I created life itself, from nothing.
It's interesting.
I was hoping for a little bit more enthusiasm, but I guess interesting will have to suffice.
It's rather unsettling.
How so?
If it's humanoid with a human-like life force, isn't it basically human?
Of course not. It only resembles one. My skin is covered in bark, and I can exist bound only to one place. But that doesn't mean I'm a tree, does it?
What do you plan to do with the creature?
I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. I've discovered that a dryad can be freed from the place she's bound to by completing the ritual with a human sacrifice. Obviously, that was never an option. But now, I have access to energy that should be equivalent. If it frees me, it will mean we've succeeded.
So the creature needs to be killed for your ritual?
The energy has to be released, yes. But it's not truly alive like you or me. So perhaps destroy is a better term. You have been vital in ensuring our guild runs smoothly once again. So I thought that perhaps you would like to do the honors.
Hell yeah. Hey, why can't you do it?
Oh, I could, of course. But wouldn't it be fitting for your official admission to the guild to be marked by something so monumental? You've seen this guild at its lowest. But this is what we've been working toward. What I'm offering you is an honor, one I believe you've earned.
I'd be honored. Is there anything else I should do?
No, the chamber is ready for the ritual. You may proceed whenever you're ready.
Okay. I just choose it. Did it work?
It worked. I'm free. And the power coursing through me is truly astonishing. I was right. All these years of searching have finally yielded the results I hoped for.
So if the ritual worked, does it mean that the creature was human after all?
No, of course not. It only means that its life energy was equivalent to that of a human. It worked exactly as it was supposed to. You can stop worrying now.
Okay.
This truly is the beginning of a new era. Not only for us, but for all of Avalon.
What happens now?
Now, I welcome you to the Guild as our newest member. Our doors will always be open to you, but I believe you have your own path to follow. Just be mindful that from now on, you are part of something greater. Whatever decisions you make, do not forget what it means to be an alchemist.
Unlock the secret of life itself and shape the future of the guild. Walk with purpose, my friend, always. Go boldly knowing you are part of something far greater. The world awaits your touch, make it meaningful. Until our paths entwine once more, stay true to the craft. Farewell for now, remember you are never truly alone. What if I kill her? Obviously I don't actually want to kill her. It's cool that you can. She's free. If only it was sacrificed to me instead and I could gain the power. Unfortunate. Fortunate indeed. Ah well. It is what it is. It is time for me to leave this place. Oh. Okay, no, we're fine. Alright, well, back to this then. Quests. We're getting close to finishing this up, it looks like. And then we can focus on getting the last little bit of exploration done. It seems. Potentially. Looking forward to it. I just want to get the crown, to be honest. There was no hunter in that cave you sent me to, only a bottomless.
What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible! It would have torn you apart in an instant.
So you admit you sent me to my death?
Yeah, I wanted to get rid of you. We don't need outsiders here. Definitely not now. But you've proven you have what matters most to the Sveinn. Strength of spirit and the will to survive. Go talk to Barlam, our chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you.
Right now? What's happening?
I can't tell you more than that. Barlam will decide what you need to know.
Will you now? Tell me more about your village.
What? You want a tour now?
Yeah,
Want
I
me
do.
to introduce you to every corpse?
Yeah, why not?
Even the dead wouldn't bother talking to outsiders, let alone the living, who've got their own problems.
I meant what the village was like before this massacre.
Much livelier. There was more noise, less dead silence. And it smelled of hearth smoke and roasting meat, not blood.
What do you think of Barlam?
He's been in charge for as long as I can remember. And ruled wisely, fairly even. But turns out he was too lenient with some of us. And you see where that kind of weakness leads.
Do you do anything besides insulting strangers?
Yeah, I shoot strangers who can't hold their tongue. Besides that, I hunt. Best in the village. Was already true before most of the hunters got themselves killed.
It seems like a hard place to live.
It is. Unless your goal is to freeze or get eaten by something mean. Then it's real easy. But we'll survive. Even if there's only a handful of us left. And you, if you can't take care of yourself, you can always move on. I sure as hell won't stop you. You'd best be on your way. What do you...
Okay, I won't be on my way, but... I will be continuing my questline here. I will make you guys join the mood. One way or another. And we're close to level 72. I don't know what level we'll finish the game at. I'm thinking like maybe 75. I don't know how much content is left. So, yeah. I met Cal. He wanted to kill me. Really?
Kill you? Maybe. But the fact that you're still breathing only proves your strength. And your determination.
Oh wow,
you
lucky me.
Cal's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against.
Now, will you tell me what happened to you?
The Stagfather happened. A bunch of fanatics called him into this world. They claimed that when he arrived, he would devour everyone, then choose his own and grant them their rightful place in the afterlife. You can see how well that turned out. And that's how the story of the Sveinn tribe ends. I doubt we'll ever recover from this.
Isn't the Stagfather a god?
He is our most important god, the one we worshipped in the homelands. And we brought him here with us. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. In return, he had our unwavering devotion. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, while others began to doubt. And the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace. So they set him loose, to kill the entire tribe. The faithful joined him. The unbelievers were slaughtered.
What happened next with the Stagfather?
One of ours, Gudri, did something completely suicidal, with the help of our shamaness. He accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. But he's growing weaker by the day. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands is the worst possible combination. We have to act quickly, although I have no idea where to even start.
Will you attempt a mute now?
Out of the question. If we don't deal with the Stagfather, what happened here will happen to the rest of the Forlorn Swords. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear, and that you know how to handle a weapon. Now, I need someone willing to help the Sveinn tribe.
How can I help?
Well, that's a good question. Because I have no idea. All I know is that we need to find a way to get rid of the Stagfather once and for all. Gudri won't be able to hold on much longer. And when he gives up, we're all lost. Go find Glirna. She must know something. She's the shamaness serving the damn thing, and somehow she's keeping Gudri alive. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. She owes as much to her own tribe as she does to the Stagfather.
Seems you're not very fond of this Glirna.
Glirna is our old soothsayer. Very old. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple. Her fate has tangled our paths. And we have no choice but to work together. The fate of the tribe is more important than our petty squabbles.
I feel like something got skipped there, probably about how he doesn't trust her because she doesn't die of old age or something. I don't know. Anything else I should know?
If you need to get ready, go see Hjarn. He'll help you with your gear. There's still the cook, Sagar. You could talk to him too. You can sleep in any of the empty houses. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind.
Not very fond of this Glen, are you?
That is our old... Her fate has...
Okay. Still the same.
This... We should have stuck with mud.
Quests. So Sega and Kahor. Not too sure I know who Sega is, but I know who Kahor is. Oh, never mind. I guess we'll just go up there and deal with it then, and then I think it's time to you know, go to the moot, which is exactly what I want. Who's... Actually, I know whose sake it is. I believe I do, at least. He's over here. Pretty sure he's this house. Yeah. We'll take a peek, see if there's anything to say. And if not, then we'll go take care of business. Alright, let's go take care of business. This way. Actually, how do I get up there again? Oh, I know. Let's get up there. It's over this way. Through here. Here. Bow now now. Bow now 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 now. Bow now 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 now. Save game. Stag. Barber. That works for me. Here we go. Now, 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 now. Where's Glenna? Is that Glenna? I don't know why the red bar pops up like that, but it does. Oh, let's see. It's right there on the table. Bound to it. All eternity. Alright, Glenna, what's up? In fact, I'm gonna overwrite the manual right here.
The forest whispered, the fire screamed, the bones agreed, and at last, here you are, just in time.
You foresaw I'd come?
The horned god told me, before hatred blinded him. He said your paths would cross, that you would bring redemption or ruin.
Just in time?
In my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds I used to bind him. The earth trembles with his fury. Can you feel it?
Oh, not really.
He will break free. And then we shall pay for calling him with blood, not faith.
You mentioned the unrealm of the hunt.
It's the horned god's domain, a place where time does not flow, beyond the reach of humankind. Once, it was lush and alive, where the hunt was sacred, wild, pulsing with green and the crimson of blood, teeming with beasts and birds in the boughs. I doubt it still is.
The man lying on the altar, is that Gudry?
Yes, Gudry, who took the horned god's fury into himself to save us all. He reached for blood and bone, and let me turn his body and soul into a vessel for the god's essence. I sealed it with wards, like a cage of thorns. But the god's wrath will tear through them, sooner or later. And when that happens, there'll be no saving us.
You bound a god inside a man? How?
If you want to bind a god, you don't choose the method. You use everything. Old songs stolen from the dead, runes slick with black blood, teeth and claws.
The horned god in his hate-twisted form was a nightmare that came to devour us all. The finest warriors of the Sveinn, the pride of our tribe, gave their lives on the altar of battle to weaken him.
How did the Stagfather end up in your village?
My disciples, my sons and daughters, they strayed. After the Gunvalda massacre, I and the others who served the horned god could not bear the shame. We heard our kin cry out and turned our heads. We betrayed our blood. The most devout called upon the old powers, out of grief, out of rage, but without reverence or care. They begged the horned god to come and punish us. And he did. Not as a guardian, not as a spirit of the woods. He came as fury, pain, and slaughter.
You didn't try to stop them?
I didn't think they'd reach so deep into the dark. By the time I saw what they were doing, the earth was already soaked in blood.
How did they have the knowledge and power to summon a god?
They opened a door, and I gave them the key, in the form of songs, rites, and signs.
Can the stag... Hold on.
And
then we'll overwrite this again. Can the Stagfather be stopped?
He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us. But I can try to keep him bound, by will, by bone, and by blood. To do that, I need a fragment of his original self. The first trophy. The skull of the first stag ever hunted and offered in sacrifice to the horned god. It will remind him of who he once was. Bind his essence to the first offering, one made out of reverence, not fear. It may hold him in the unrealm of the hunt, long enough for me to complete the rite that will seal him there.
Where can I find the skull?
It's hidden, tied to the places where we once worshipped the horned god. 3 shrines, as old as the forest itself. But now, they must be destroyed. Each one
is guarded by a servant of ancient memory. Kill them. Cast down what still remains upon their altars.
Once all 3 fall, the 4th shrine, hidden and forgotten, will reveal itself. The first trophy waits there.
Did you already send someone from the village?
No, I saw you in the fire and the bones. Your hand upon the skull. That's why I waited.
Fine, I'll bring the trophy.
Go, but be warned. The shrines are no longer sacred. They're fouled by hatred, and the guardians who watch over them do not rest.
Alright.
Go.
Alright. Let's go do that then. Let's go take care of these shrines. The sooner we get this moot court, obtain the power of the crown, the sooner we can fully explore the area, or at least start to fully explore it and see what's going on. Yeah, see, I knew the sequence broke it by going there and praying. That one's crazy. Anyway, heal. And now we're full. Dude, but days in this game keep passing by so quick. It's already midnight again. Oh, wrong preset, but no matter. Oh, maybe we didn't sequence break after all. Maybe we did. Oh, right. Have to cleanse the remaining shrines. Very well. You guys have fun trying to kill a deer. Ay, ay, ay. So agility needs to max out sooner rather than later. It's a pain in the ass. Hell yeah, level up. More perception. Skill tree, spirituality. Yeah. Or max that out, then that out, I guess. And that. Yeah, and then we'll do what we wanted here for a while. Get this and this. And I guess we'll get that. Why the hell not? And then that, yeah. That's if we have enough. That's if we have enough content to do that. We might be done with the game before then. We very well may be finished. We'll see. I mean, I might farm XP until I hit level 100 once I finish the game. Just for the sake of doing it, you know? Right. For there was something rushing me to attack me, man. Oh, we're good. We're chilling. Go back to Glerna now. Alright. I will. Go back to Glerna. I will overwrite the Stagfather save. And we'll see what happens. See what happens. Yeah. 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 On agility level up. Not jumping around for nothing, you know? Oh well, even if we don't max it out before we finish the game, it's no biggie, right? I don't feel any particular need to do it. Not like, you know, Skyrim, but it's like, oh, I want to max it out. Or some other game where it's similar. God's Cure. Get back to Glerna now. Override.
Fate has...
I have the first trophy.
I knew you'd succeed. Fire and bone.
There's no sucking seed.
There's no time left, child. The horned god is tearing Gudri's body apart, and his fury fills the air. Soon, his essence will break loose and devour everything in its path. I must begin the ritual. but I fear he may be too blinded by rage and pain to see the first trophy as anything more than bone and memory.
So what now?
Your path leads to the unrealm of the hunt.
Oh,
There,
the realm beyond human
you'll
reach?
face
That
the
realm?
horned god.
Alright, sure.
If you can weaken him, if you can break through the frenzy even for a moment, then the first trophy might reach what's left of his old self.
Wow, I can't believe this is an actual dialogue option. Didn't you say the unrealm of the hunt was beyond human reach?
Oh, child, we both know you're not entirely human. Your second soul will guide you where others lose their way and perish.
Oh, so it's all thanks to King Arthur again. I should probably speak with Barlam first.
I understand. He's the chieftain after all. But be wary of his words. Whatever is going through your mind right now, there is no other option. We need you and your help. If you need to prepare, go. I'll open the passage for you anyway. But remember, you're not going there to bring death to the horned god. Wound him, weaken him, then return. That's when the trophy will speak, and I will close the gate behind you. Hopefully, for good. Take care. The horned god does not forgive weakness.
Save game. Override. What are we looking at here? We'll just go in. Ask Barlam what he thinks should be done about it. I thought you can go give it a try, see what he thinks. It might be better not do the optional part of the quest in this instance. We will see. We will see. Lerner says the Stagfather can be freed from the weirdness.
Maybe he can, but so what? Gudri won't survive the process either way. Besides, if you ask me, it was foolish of my ancestors to bring that god here. They didn't know what they were doing or what the consequences would be. And now we, their descendants, are the ones left to deal with it. If they'd known what would happen, I'm sure they'd have left him back in the homelands.
So you want to kill a god? Aren't you afraid of the consequences?
We need to get rid of that damn thing once and for all. Even if it means the woods stay empty and the hunt runs dry. I won't let my people live in fear anymore. For too long, my predecessors let that old witch manipulate them. Gudri must die. And when he does, the Stagfather will show himself. That's when we'll strike and kill him.
Lerner claims that without the Stagfather, the Sveinn tribe will lose its identity.
It's true. We pride ourselves on being the best hunters in the land. And at the root of that pride lies the horned god and the supposed grace he once gave us. But if the old god failed us, we'll find ourselves a new one. At least those who feel the need to can. I'm not worried about the Sveinn identity. There are so few of us left.
Why do you want to get rid of the Stagfather? You don't believe in him anymore?
Hard not to believe in something you saw with your own eyes.
Yeah, a bit of a stupid
Now
question,
that I've
that
seen
weren't
what
it?
he's capable of, I know there's no place for him in Avalon. We made a mistake keeping him alive with our faith. If we manage to rebuild the tribe, we'll do things differently. We might not be the greatest hunters anymore, but at least we'd be alive. Besides, no one can take our skills away from us.
Do you really want to test your strength against a god?
Not on my own, of course. I need your help. From what I understand, the fight has to take place in 2 realms. And I already know you can walk that unrealm of the hunt, as Glirna calls it. You'll kill the Stagfather in that realm, and my people and I will take care of whatever appears on this side. We need to break free from this curse once and for all. Do this for me, and the full strength of the Sveinn will stand with the voice of the tribes.
And what if your plan fails?
It won't. We know too much already, and that's thanks to you. I won't lie, your fight will be the toughest. But you've faced worse before, haven't you? Let me know when you're ready. It's time to end this madness once and for all.
I'm gonna reload and do it without letting him know, and seeing if we can do it that route and have him join the moot. But if we can't, then I'm sorry, Stagfather, you gotta die. You really do. I want the full Arthur set, which I can only get by having everyone join the moot, I believe. So, no quick saving. Just go in, do it, see what happens. And then if it doesn't work out the way we wanted to, we'll reload.
By what right do you tread in my realm, blasphemer?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Who dare stand before me unbidden?
Me. I want to know why you attacked your own followers.
I heard the call. I answered it, as I have done for centuries. And the moment I stepped beyond my realm, the weirdness consumed me. The hunt that began then was unlike the hunts I behold through the eyes of my followers. I was the hunter, they the prey, and I felt in that moment as if it had always been so. Only those who summoned me were hidden from my sight.
Eustace Glirna sent me. It says I must heal you. Restore what you once were.
Glirna. She has long been attuned to my call. I watched the world through her eyes. When I answered the summons and the weirdness took hold, our bond was severed. Glirna must have sensed it. That rage I felt, it was not my own. The moment the sacrifice was taken, I knew it had not been done by my will. If Glirna knows how to restore our connection, I accept this path. Then do what must be done, mortal.
Okay.
to summon me only in the light of day. If any follower dares to call upon me by night, my wrath shall fall upon them. To you, mortal, I grant mercy. Go now and carry my decree.
Where the hell am I? Okay. Move, for fuck's sake. Back for the portal we go. Dead or not?
The Stag Father has returned to his true form. I felt our bond rekindle. His power restored to its original untainted essence. Thank you for understanding. You've restored our identity.
The Stag Father forbids you from summoning him during a weird night.
Yes. I hear his call within my soul. His will is our law. His wrath will fall upon those who dare summon him by night. And he will hunt them by day. For by night he shall not answer.
All will become of a tribe now.
We will return to our roots. Once more we shall be masters of the hunt by the Stag Father's grace. We will endure. For such is our fate. No weirdness, no worldly matter shall lead us from the sacred path we walk. The world may fall, the weirdness may consume all, and yet the Sveinn shall remain wrapped in the Stag Father's favor.
Will the Sveinn attend the moot?
That is Barlam's will and decision. He tends to mortal affairs, and that order will stand. My calling is to restore faith and trust in the Stag Father. That is the greater mission, to remind us all who we truly are. Walk the path of light, mortal. Go. May the Stag...
One quick save. Okay.
What?
Can't do anything there. I have a bad feeling about this. I think he's gonna refuse to join the moot. I'm gonna have to reload our quick save and kill the Stag Father for real. But you know, if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. It is what it is. It's just the way it be. Just the way it be. Let's go ask him. Yo, Barlam. I banned the Stag Father for good. He won't be a threat to you anymore.
You didn't kill him? Then how do you know he won't still be a threat? Bloody Glirna's filled your head with all that talk. No Sveinn without the Stag Father. Truth is, the tribe still stands in spite of him. No one knows if he won't break free one day and finish what he started. And thanks to you, that axe is still hanging over our heads.
What will happen to this fine now?
We'll rebuild the village, lick our wounds, bury our dead. Learn to live in the Stag Father's shadow. We'll survive, at least until he breaks free. We won't survive another attack like that. I'll be chief as long as that's what the tribe wants. But if they'd rather have one of Glirna's followers take my place, so be it.
Will you attend the moot?
And risk the Stagfather breaking free while I'm gone? No chance. If that's going to happen, I want to be here. To fall in battle, defending my village and my people. Tell Gerfan I've got more pressing matters than his war councils. We had our own war here, and we're the ones left to clean it up. Farewell. Thanks for trying to help. Shame you stopped halfway.
Why can't we... What? Why can't we tell him it was only a threat because he was summoned on a weird night, and now he won't respond, so now there's no danger? Doesn't make any sense why we can't just be like, hey, no, you're good. Makes no sense at all. So that means we're gonna have to kill the Stagfather for good. Okay. Up we go. Up we go. I'm gonna skip through all this so that you guys don't have to see all this again. Right, we're here, we're gonna kill him so we can get the Sveinn trapped at the moot. I've come to end your bloody reign. Sveinn will be free of you.
The Sveinn owe me obedience. Such is the law of nature, eternal and binding. It is they who gave me form through their faith. Without me, the Sveinn are no more. So tell me, will you strike down the strength of a tribe with your own hands? Or will you spare them what they are?
If you are formed out of their faith, it sounds like they don't need you. They'll survive without you. Face me.
I cannot refuse the challenge. But know this. No god is fated to fall by a mortal's hand. Die with honor, my prey.
An ancient deity of the wild hunt, the Stagfather once stood for the sacred balance between predator and prey. Worshipped by the Sveinn through offerings and bloodless rites, he embodied strength, survival, and the untamed rhythm of nature. Twisted by grief and blood sacrifice, he returned as a spirit of vengeance called forth by misguided followers. After he was bound within the body of a warrior, he was ultimately faced and defeated in the unrealm of the hunt.
Forgive me. I strayed too far. They will forget me. And that is the true death.
Man, I feel bad about that. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to. I really don't know if I want to. I might just end it here and wait to see if they add an alternate ending to this. Chat, I think what we're gonna do is I think, I don't know, man. I think we'll just do, I don't know. I guess we'll do it all.
You killed him. You have no idea what you've done. He was our beginning, our meaning. You ripped the heart out of our tribe.
We'll find another god.
You speak with Barlam's foolish tongue, thinking a god is something you pick like a winter cloak. The horned god was with us from the beginning. We were him. You don't understand what you've taken from us. And you probably never will. This path leads nowhere. Turn back. Leave leave.
Alright. So yeah. Banana. This feels wrong. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like that I have to do this just to get them to join the mood. I don't like that I can't just explain to him that he was summoned through like some sort of defiled ritual during a weird night, and the weird night contaminated him and made him the way he was. And that now he's purified, he's no longer a threat. Or at the very least, let us replace him with someone else who will join the mood, you know? The Stagfather is dead. We decided you were right.
You made the right choice. Thanks to you, we can now rebuild the tribe on our own terms.
Now, will you go to the mood?
Yes, I will. Even though only a few of us remain, the Sveinn tribe will honor the old traditions and support our brethren with the strength of our arms. Perhaps what awaits us now is death at Camelot's hand, if the Council of Elders decides to go to war. We no longer have a god to aid us in battle, or in our struggles with the world. But you know what? So be it. Better to die in battle than to keep hiding in the woods like animals. It's time for the Sveinn to reclaim their rightful place among the Del Rida.
What will happen to the tribe now?
Hard to say, but we'll decide together. I propose moving to the capital since it's nearly empty. We can hunt anywhere, and this place, it'll always remind us of the massacre the Stagfather and his fanatics brought upon us. I believe it's time we stepped out of the shadows and tried to unite with the other tribes.
Well, I guess. I wonder if anyone else has anything to say about the matter. That was not intentional. When the Stagfather was summoned, did you fight him?
So you already know what happened. I fought. We all did. We hunted the bloody god of the hunt. And look how many of us are left. You know what's the worst part? Some of those lunatics who summoned the Stagfather are still alive. Didn't even go far from the village. I'd snap their necks with my bare hands if I could.
So why don't you?
Barlam forbade it. He doesn't want to risk losing the few hunters we've got left. Without us, the village won't survive. As if Glairna's loons could do anything to me. But I get it, so fair enough. But you're not one of the tribe. Barlam's orders don't apply to you.
True. They don't. Go on.
They're in the woods. West of here, not far. Not even hiding. Like they think no one will lay a finger on them. Get rid of them. Avenge the Sveinn, and you'll have our gratitude.
I'll do it. You deserve a revenge.
Glad you see it that way. We won't forget your help. Break a...
Where are they? What? Okay, well, I guess that's buggy. I have.
Shame I didn't get to see them die. Thanks. My tribe won't forget this. No need to linger.
Okay, apparently I already did it. Right, okay. Right. Oh, I know, they were in the camp up here-ish, weren't they? Yeah.
You'd best be...
Already did it.
No.
Perfect. Perfect indeed. Hold on. Stash it yet. Anything to put away? No. You can get rid of that trash in our inventory though. Yeah, let's do it.
Good.
Open shop. Sell. You have a bit of trash here. There you go, just for you. Perfect. And now we will go down here and tell them the good news. But we will end the video here. Actually, let me speak to him first. Save game. The mute.
Yeah.
The Sveinn traveller attend. Expect Barlam.
This pleases me greatly. The Sveinn are the finest scouts this land has ever known. Their skills will be invaluable in the war, and in shaping Avalon afterward. Allow me, in return for your effort and intervention, to return this piece of armor to you. It will improve your chances in the trials of the King's threat. Go now, my king, and reclaim your crown. All the tribes can do now is patiently wait for your return.
Okay. So that's everything then. I've got to go enter the thing and reclaim my crown. Alright. Well, with that, then I think this is a good place to end the video then. Reclaim our crown. And then we'll open the door down here. Maybe go into here. And here. Then take care of this. And then explore properly up here, since we've missed pretty much most things really. But for now, I'm going to end the video here. Watch this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch helps even more. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.